Trading.
What is up, guys? Welcome to Virtual Redban number 678, MetaConnect 2023. That's right, that's tomorrow. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about some basic news, and we'll just have a chill episode this Tuesday since all the news is actually coming out tomorrow. So I should have just done Virtual Redban tomorrow, but I got stuff to do tomorrow. Anyways, happy Tuesday. Cheers to you guys. Happy Tuesday. Death Squad mug. I'm wearing a Death Squad hat, and you know where to find all that stuff. You find it at deathsquad.tv. Right there, you have all the links to everything Death Squad, including at the very top, you can click on Shop Squad, and there we have shirts and mugs and hats. We got all these new things coming all the time, and new stickers, and the new blue mug, and all that can be found at shopsquad.tv, or you can just go to deathsquad.tv and click on it right there at the very top. You can also find every past episode of Kill Tony, including the one of the most insane episodes ever. Probably the least I ever talked in an episode. Kill Tony 629. I actually don't think I said a word high and by. But of course, that has Ric Flair, Shane Gillis, Mark Norman, Louis J. Gomez, Zach Amico, pretty much, I don't even know, did I even say everybody? Ari Shafir. I mean, look at this panel. It's just obnoxious. Obnoxious panel. Yeah, that was a crazy ass episode. And, you know, I'm not going to give any spoilers, but let's just say there is a lot going on here. Yeah, it's, that part was really funny too. Yes. And, I don't know, there's not much to talk about. There's, you know, Ric Flair, I grew up being a huge wrestling guy, and, I wasn't one of the guys though. I was more of like when I was a kid. I think after like WrestleMania 4 or something like that, I stopped, or whenever video games came out, I think I stopped. But I still enjoy wrestling. I think it's fun. I'm just not as hardcore as everybody else. But I do remember Ric Flair, and it was very interesting to meet him. He pounded drinks. He was a drinker, that's for sure. A lot of drinking. But yeah, I don't know what else to say. I was a huge Hulk Hogan guy also, Jim Jackson. I was a Hulk Hogan and an Andre the Giant. I really liked Andre the Giant. But yeah, so much to talk about on this episode, but I don't want to spoil it for people that haven't seen it. Yeah. What can I say, guys? Anyways, you can find that at Kill Tony on YouTube, youtube.com/KillTony. Or if you just go to deathsquad.tv, click on the big YouTube logo or YouTube link at the top. And there you can find it. Or you can find every past episode of Kill Tony, of course, on deathsquad.tv. And you can also click on the Sunset Strip Comedy Club here at the top. That's my comedy club. It's called the Sunset Strip. It's in Austin, Texas, on 6th Street. Shows every single night. Tomorrow we have Black and Mild, which is Cam Patterson's show that he does. He brings all his friends. And Thursday, of course, every Thursday I have my secret show. And man, if it's anything like last week's, it's going to be a good one. We usually have about 15, 16 comedians on the show. It's always a fun time. And that's called The Secret Show at the Sunset Strip ATX.com, or just go again to DeathSquad.tv, and all the links of everything I just talked about can be found there. Okay? Okay. There's also my P.O. box, and there's my email address. There you go. Boom. 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 How are you guys doing? Yeah. More cat content? Well, if you follow me on Instagram, that's where all the cat content is. The little cat, Uma, is doing great. I posted a video of her today on my Instagram. We can just take a quick look at that right here. Nope. Look at that little kitty cat. So cute. Maine Coon, Uma. Not sure why I chose this song, though. Not sure why I chose that song for my little cat. Yeah, rest in peace, Nick. Nick is a comedian, very funny. He was on an episode of Kill Tony or two, if I recall. Yeah. Very sad, very sad, very sad. Comedians, man. Comedians. Thank you, Goat Eggs, for the tippy poo, $20 for Uma. Thank you, Goat Eggs. I'll make sure to give that to Uma right away. We gave Uma some cat litter. Or not cat litter. We gave her some cat litter. She's lucky. No, we gave her some catnip toys last night, and she's been running all around, going completely crazy. Don't think cat litter, catnip is necessary for a kitten. It's probably no reason for that. It's nice when you give God, why can't I say it? Catnip to older cats, because then they act like a kitten. But when you give a kitten catnip, it's kind of overkill. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. I gotta sneeze again. It's so funny. Right when I start this podcast, I just have to sneeze. Must be something up here that I'm allergic to or something. I'm looking around. No? Yeah. Oh, God. Okay, I think I'm good. All right, tomorrow is Connect 2023. That's Facebook's showcase, their VR showcase. You know, in the past, that's when they announce new headsets and stuff like that. You'll be able to watch it tomorrow. It's going to be live streaming on Facebook, of course. You could also watch it in the Horizon Worlds app. If you have a Quest headset, you can just watch it in there also. The event's actually 2 days, but the keynote, like the big thing where they announce everything, is going to start tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that would be 12 noon Eastern and 3 Pacific. God, I had to do math. Anyways, this should be the time when Facebook will be telling a release date or releasing the new Quest 3 headset. Now, we've talked about the Quest 3 headset so much, I don't need to go back into that. But if you've been holding off, if you've been waiting to buy a VR headset, this will probably be the one I would recommend to most people, as it's I think it starts off at $500, and it's going to have a color pass through. It's going to be better than the Quest 2. It's going to be faster. Anyways, it's going to be probably what I think most people should buy when people go, "Hey, Brian, I want to get into VR." I'd probably recommend the Quest 3. So if you've been waiting for it, tomorrow it will be the day when we'll get not only when is it going to be released. I'm guessing they're going to do like an Apple thing where they're going to release, say, hey, it's going to be available for pre-order this week, and then it's going to be released next week or something like that. We'll also find out specs, including RAM, CPU, what the battery life is, the lenses, more details on it, hardware specs, stuff like that. Yeah. But it's, there's going to be some cool upgrades on it. It's going to have a cool color pass through. So you'll be able to do things, like AR type stuff with it. It's going to have, I guess, new controllers, probably a little bit tweaked controllers. It's probably going to be a little bit lighter, maybe. But yeah, the cool thing is that it's probably going to be, a little bit more powerful. So it's going to have better games. How much better? We don't really know yet. We've seen some things about it, but, we'll see more tomorrow. So that's tomorrow, 1:00 Central. But not only are we going to be able to see the new Quest 3, we're also going to be seeing supposedly a update to the Redban stories, which are those sunglasses that I've shown you that have cameras on them. They also have Bluetooth speakers on them. I have them. But supposedly there's going to be an update to that. They're also probably going to be having updates about their metaverse, their avatars. Their avatars now have legs. Yeah, I don't know if you guys knew that. They finally got legs, supposedly. Look at that. Wow, they got legs. Yeah. Wow. Anyways, we'll find that all out tomorrow. Nothing crazy other than the Quest 3, in my opinion. But yeah. They said that Zuckerberg has been teasing the idea of AI personas for Instagram, WhatsApp, and Messenger for some time, but now it sounds as if Meta intends for these AI personalities to play a role in its VR applications as well. According to the Journal, these bots, which have names like Alvin the Alien, Bob the Robot, will also live in the company's metaverse apps, while many aspects of so it's going to be. They're pretty much saying that they might be announcing that they have these, everything's AI now. Like browsers have, web browsers now have AI built into them. The new Windows is supposedly going to have AI built into Windows. And I guess they're going to have like these AI bots pretty much that, are going to be living in Instagram and in VR. We'll see. We'll see if there's anything exciting tomorrow. There you go. But what I'm more excited about is that Valve suddenly released their Steam VR 2.0 in beta as the headset rumors swirl. We keep on talking about, what's next for Valve. Everyone wants to know because their headset, the Valve Index, is 4 or 5 years old. Well, now that they just released Steam VR 2.0, it seems like there might be something coming sooner than later. But yes, the new Steam VR 2.0 is out. You would know what that is if you played VR on your PC. Steam, Steam, where you get video games. Well, their VR client is now more VR-y, I guess. And it adds a bunch of stuff to it adds like the use of keyboards. Now there's like chat built into Steam VR, so you can talk to your friends, kind of like Discord, or type to your friends like Discord. And more of the VR games are now front and center more, and just nice little touches. But yeah, yep. There you go. And of course, people are already checking the code and finding that the Steam VR client, which is something we talked about the other day, has some interesting. Why do I keep on pushing that? Interesting things in the code saying that there is some kind of battery, things in the code that might say something that has to do with, the battery for a upcoming headset or a standalone HEM headset, battery information and stuff like that. So maybe Valve is going to try to one up, because Valve Index, which is what they currently have now, is hooked up to your computer, meaning you have to have wires, you have to have a computer hooked up to it, where the Quest is kind of a standalone unit that you can hook up to a computer. Well, this would make an interesting kind of move if Valve decided to do this, kind of a rain on Zuck's parade. If Meta releases their Quest 3 or announces a date, and if Valve just comes out of nowhere and goes, oh yeah, we have our own standalone headset. Who knows? Tomorrow might be more interesting than we think. So that's just, some rumors. But there you go. Steam VR 2.0 is in beta. And to get the beta, you have to go into your Steam VR settings and click on beta, meaning so you can get the beta software. But you also have to do it in normal Steam and go into settings and click on beta. So you have to do it in both if you want it. You can try it right now. Yeah. Here's something that's kind of interesting. This is something we talked about 2 episodes ago. I told you my friend Madison, who works in Hollywood, told me this little secret. If you ever want to see fake videos of people on an airplane, meaning if you ever check out a video on TikTok, or what I think is one of the worst places to find annoying fake videos, Facebook is just littered with dumb videos that are trying to trick people, or dumb fake magic tricks, and just a bunch of crap on Facebook and TikTok. But anyways, she told me this interesting thing that if you see this blue strip on the wall, see in this thing that we're looking at right here, and there's these blue lights. If you see these blue lights and they look like that, this is actually a set in Hollywood. And these are all actors. And these are just fake videos that people post to try to get hits and money. I mean, just sad people. Well, anyways, I just happened to open up Facebook today and I saw one of these fake videos. I mean, this is straight up the shit we were talking about the other day. Check this out. This is all fake. And now that you know this is fake, by the way, you really can see the bad acting. When you know it's fake, it's easy to see how bad these actors are. Check this out.
Absolutely no right to do that. Don't be that way.
Oh my goodness.
No, you
No,
had
she didn't.
absolutely no right to do that. You had absolutely no. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. You had absolutely no right to do that.
He's
Wow.
talking to me like I'm crazy.
Is that right?
He's talking to me like
You
I'm
So-
crazy.
finna make me.
All right. You do know the repercussions of your actions right now, right?
I haven't watched this yet. I saw like the first 3 seconds of this, and I was just waiting to show it to you. But I got it. God, now you know it's fake when you understand the repercussions of the institutions that that ain't. He just got slapped. He ain't gonna be like the repercussions. Oh my God, I didn't even. Oh, that is so funny.
My phone back.
It's me in a minute.
No, okay.
And where are they supposed to be? An airplane? Where's the stewardess?
All right.
And why is the sound so good? If they're gonna make a fake video, make it have the air. Go online, type in airplane sounds like. Put that in the background of the video. Maybe make it a little jerky. Maybe do a little shake filter in your final cuts. And maybe make it so it sounds like it's coming from a phone that somebody's recording. I mean, that's ridiculous.
So I'm gonna
And this is not Virgin Air.
give you a chance to apologize.
This is a fake plane. I mean, look at the wall. You can actually see the wall in the background where it says exit. You could tell that's just a big fake wall. Look, it just goes straight up. See that? See how this just goes straight up? There's even like, it looks like a part of the set's falling down right here on top of this fake door. And that exit sign, really? What plane do you see with an exit sign like that? That's a straight up exit sign that you get at a fucking Home Depot.
They go crazy. You can apologize right now before I do something. You going, ooh, girl, you're gonna.
God, I hate all this acting.
I'm
Look at all these thespians.
I will apologize after you give me my phone
okay,
back.
so you're not gonna apologize, right? Right?
After you
Right?
give
Right?
my
Right?
So she's not
Right?
gonna apologize.
Right?
Why is that gay black man yelling at this woman? Oh, wait, I gotta see that slap.
I will apologize after you give me my phone
Okay,
back.
so you're not gonna apologize, right? Right?
After you
Right?
give
Right?
my
Right?
So she's not
Right?
gonna apologize.
Right?
Oh God, that was the worst slap ever. It actually went late.
So you're not gonna
The
apologize,
sound.
Right?
give
Right?
my
Right?
Listen to the sound.
Right?
Apologize.
Right?
oh my god.
Exactly what you deserve.
What
Next
in
is
the
me.
world?
Next is me.
Just
Next
hit
is
a
me.
woman?
Yes, he did.
Yeah. You wanna hit a man? You wanna hit like a man? You wanna hit like a man?
Oh, my
You wanna hit
goodness.
back like a man. You wanna hit back like a man. That's how.
Hey,
Oh God, here's the old lady. The old lady in the back. Hilarious, by the way, that Madison said this just like last week, and I already found one of these fake videos. I didn't want to watch anymore.
All right. I don't have.
Thank you.
cause that little.
And you feel
That is
threatened?
a lot. But we want to know
What?
your opinion is on this.
Oh, see, it's it is fake.
For a man to hit a woman back in self-defense.
Oh my God, this is just horrible. Well, at least they called it out as being fake. Jeez. That just made me upset. Oh, God. All right. Here's something that came out, I think last week, and it's kind of annoying. So, Apple AirPods Pro came out recently, right? They're not that old, like the new AirPods Pro. Were they the AirPods Pro 2? I think it is. Anyways, I don't know, maybe they came out 6 months ago. I don't even remember, like a year ago. Maybe not even that. They had to be like 6 months or something like that. Anyways, Apple released the new iPhones last week, and of course, everything's going to USB-C. Like the new iPhones have USB-C on the bottom of them now. They don't have like the old Apple plug that they usually have, which is a good thing. But they also secretly, silently put out a new AirPods Pro that has, the case has USB-C on it, instead of the old things. And a lot of people thought, okay, this is just the same Apple AirPods Pros, but now they have USB-C on the case, right? But everything else is the same. Well, that turns out it's not true, because these new ones, which is kind of annoying if you bought these, because they're not that old, these new ones have ultra low latency audio protocol for Vision Pro, meaning they do have an update to them and they're better, especially if you're going to be getting the new Apple VR headset. In addition to an upcoming spatial capture feature on the iPhone 15 Pro, Apple says its latest AirPods Pro wireless earbuds, second generation now with USB-C, will support lossless audio with ultra-low latency to ensure that what you see and what you hear are closely synchronized for an immersive experience. Apple is calling it groundbreaking, blah, 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 powered by the H2 chip. The AirPods Pro 2 and Vision Pro for whatever. It says it will deliver 20-bit 48 kilohertz lossless audio with a massive reduction in audio latency. The AirPods 2 Pro have been out for a while, but when the company revealed its latest phones earlier, what I just told you. So there you go. That's a little fun, annoying fact for any of you guys that bought the AirPod Pros 2. It's kind of annoying. They're releasing a new USB-C mouse with the port on the bottom. Yeah, no shit. They probably would do that, right? I'm surprised they didn't do anything with the mouse yet. All right. Neo's VR metaverse creator unveils a new game called Resonate. And let's just take a look at the trailer. Here's a mini trailer. Let's turn on the audio, shall we? All right, it's called Resonate. Not really sure what we're looking at yet, and it's over. Wow. What the fuck was that? So I guess this is heavily focuses on in-app content creation, allowing users to create their own interactive avatars, art, gadgets, and complex interactive worlds and games. Oh, so it's one of those things where you can go in and pretty much make your own game or make your own stuff, and not really a video game. It's more of like a, whatever. Joy. Told you this is going to be a chill. All right, so here's another thing called Art Puzzle. This is another game that I believe is coming out soon. We'll find out. Let's check this out. Oh, so this is cool. This is kind of like putting together a puzzle. Guess so. I don't know. I think doing this on an airplane would be creepy. Player versus player battler Glassbreakers gets new champion. Steam open beta coming in October. All right, let's just watch the trailer to this. This is a one-on-one real-time battler. Oh, wait. Love me. What? What the fuck was that? Okay. Man, this is a really lackluster news update. Red Matter gets a free enhancement on PSVR 2 next week. Red Matter joins its sequel on PSVR 2 next week with a free cross-buy upgrade. You get 4K textures, revamped controls, foveated rendering. What? Oh, God, I hate these links. 90 frames per second. 90 frames per second. That's it? I don't care. Wow, this is just worse and getting worse. Are we going to get any better? Next move promises joystick free platforming this fall. What? All right, we'll just look at the trailer. Man, these trailers suck. That's it. Oh, God. Wow, guys. I failed you. That's just some of the worst news we've ever talked about. Oh, should have just waited till tomorrow. How are you guys in the chat? Bored yet? I am. I'm bored. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah. What do you guys want to talk about? What do you guys want to talk about? Yeah. Please YouTube the train slap. You're talking about New York subway. Which one? Which train slap? Slap for moving train? Bitch slap 101? This one? I'm guessing this is not the right video. That was so stupid.
Nigga, like, fuck is you talking about? Like, nigga, you mean, like, fuck is you talking about? Stay over there. Yeah.
What you talking about? I hate that New York accent. Yeah, Brooklyn. I have seen this, I believe. Is this it? It's a black guy with a leather jacket.
You sound stupid.
Oh, yes. Yes. Yeah. Is this it? Wow. That's pretty great. That's pretty great. Not gonna lie. That's one of my favorite things ever when it's just somebody acting a fool and it's like instant karma on Reddit. I think that's the subreddit. That's probably one of my favorite Reddit pages. Just that instant karma. The worst is when there isn't instant karma and you think there's going to be and there's not, and you're just like more upset. But man, instant karma. Like instant karma, like road rage things. I could watch that all day. Right?
I know you know. And you call us every day. You be good. Buddy. You need us, you call. Doesn't matter the time. Her father looks genuinely on the
Instant karma.
The worst. Bells did not cry. Bells did not show feelings. Just had to
Whoa. Oh.
While the silver car did change lanes in the
Jeez. No.
Clearly the guy's an idiot, but there's a road.
Where's the instant karma? See? Don't show me unless it's instant karma.
The camera admits this was his cross-traffic damage.
Wait, what happened there?
Soft area, right by the driveway. So
this is a horrible video. Let's see this.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Do you also get angry when people...
Yes.
Oi, come on. Wash this out. Wash it out.
All right.
They say that when you point a finger...
All right. Just give me some good raw videos. No?
Fuck over! What are you doing? What the fuck does it look like I'm doing, dumb fuck? Get the fuck over before you find out.
Stop pretending you're a police officer.
Listen, motherfucker, I know what I'm allowed to do and what I'm not allowed to do. What you need to do is figure it the fuck out before you start talking shit. Law is, go back and look it up. 316, good, call him. Please, 911, right now.
You were arrested pursuant to a probable cause warrant for falsely personating an officer.
Over!
Hilarious.
What are you doing?
Isn't fake guys that act like fake cops one of the creepiest things ever? Like people that act like fake cops. What is wrong with you, dude? Like they get like the fake badges and everything. I want to see more. City biker gets instant karma.
Oh, what the fuck? Nah, son. You did not just do that.
Yeah. Wait, that's it? Oh my god. Come on. Jeez.
I've never seen a road.
Jeez. Yeah, well, that's not great. I'm kind of over it now. We already talked about Steam VR 2 beta. What else can we talk about, guys? Or should we just go into part 2? Fed Legs is a subreddit where people paint their legs yellow. What? What? Really? Why? Fed. Oh God, where is it? Fed Legs. That. What? Why? What? Easy now. What's the reason for this? Okay. I don't want to read this. What the fudge? What the fudge? Any bird news? Oh, yeah, there was some bird news. What was that thing called? Do you guys know? I don't think we talked about it on here. There's this bird. Maybe we did talk about it on here. It looks so weird, though. It looks... You ever see that movie Dark Crystal? You know the bad guys in Dark Crystal? This bird looks like... It looks like a puppet. I guess it's called a shoebill? Is that what it's called? It's a shoebill? That doesn't seem right. Check this thing out. Have you seen these before? All right. I don't know if that's this. That's definitely not the sound of it. Oh, it does sound like a machine gun. See, doesn't it seem like it's a fake bird? And its voice sounds like a machine gun. Doesn't it seem like this is just like a prank that people just do on YouTube and the internet? These don't really exist. These are actually puppets. But they've been doing it for so long and making so many videos that they've just kind of gone with it.
Meet Shoe Bill, the bird that looked like a modern dinosaur.
No, it looks like a puppet.
And when you see them for the first time, you might notice something different from other birds. It's their bills, and that's how they get their shoe bill name, since their bills look like a shoe. Aside from their weird beaks, the rest of their body is also weird, looking like a mash between ostrich's long legs, stork's body, and a square head, which somewhat resembles a duck. They have strong and sharp bills, and they use their bills for hunting. Their prey items mostly consist of fish, but they're also known to hunt snakes, monitor lizards, and even juvenile crocodiles. They are quite large in size.
Look at that.
Adult shoebills.
Look at that right there. Doesn't that just seem fake? This is like one of those glitches in the universe or whatever. Like this does not seem real.
Can reach up to 140 centimeters in height, with 260 centimeters in wingspan. Despite their large size, they only weigh about 4 to 7 kilograms. Unfortunately, shoebills are bad parents. They only raise the strongest chick and often would leave the younger and weaker chicks to die, which resulting in their population
look,
decline.
it looks like a Photoshop joke. Like it looks like he's smiling. This looks like a Chuck E. Cheese robot.
Meet Shoe.
I want to see more. It doesn't look real. Come on. It's not real. It even does movements like it's fake. See how it's like moving its head? It's almost like a bad actor. It's like one of these actors on Facebook acting like he's a bird. Ooh. You know? So weird. I mean, birds are fake to begin with. And that's such a weird noise. All right. Look at it, just staring. That's so weird. Some of them definitely look more weirder than other ones. I mean, the noise it's making right there seems like from a Jurassic Park movie. Like, it doesn't seem like a real sound. It doesn't look like it has any teeth, though. So if it bit you, it'd be just like, what the heck?
Historic 8 feet. Majestic shoebill stork roams the vast and impenetrable freshwater swamps and marshes of tropical Central Africa. Its range extends from the southern. It employs the technique known as collapsing, lunging or pouncing onto unsuspecting prey. While fish form the main part of its diet, the shoebill is a versatile predator, known to devour frogs, water snakes, Nile monitors, and even tens of years to the time of oligogenic organisms and carnivorous dinosaurs. Through a variety of vocalizations.
Yep.
These vocalizations give a vivid picture of the shoebill's sophisticated social dynamics, from the famous clattering of their bills, creating the sound of a machine gun.
That's crazy.
High-pitched whines and
wait, that was real? Wait, I gotta hear that again. That sounded like a real machine gun. What the heck?
High-pitched whines and bovine-like moos. When breeding season arrives, the shoebill stork engages in elaborate courtship rituals, including head swaying, bill clattering, and wing flapping displays.
See, look at that. I mean, just look at that. These 3 different videos of how they get horny. Don't they all seem fake? Especially the top right one. Look at this.
Rituals, including head swaying, bill clattering, and wing flapping displays.
Doesn't that look fake? I still think these are fake. I think this is just a troll that's been going on, probably started on 4chan or something like that, and it's been going on for so long that they've actually produced realistic YouTube videos.
As well as habitat loss and degradation. Their solitary lifestyle
Look at that thing.
And territorial defense mechanisms contribute to their vulnerability. With an estimated population of barely 5,000 to 8,000.
Oh, there's not many of them. There's only 5,000 to 8,000 of these. Wow, that's not many.
Classified as vulnerable on the IUCN.
Oh, and it's vulnerable? Come on. If you're going to make a fake animal, you're going to make it... Oh, it's listed as vulnerable. Horny and vulnerable.
Urgent conservation measures are required to ensure the future.
Yeah, they definitely need to keep these around. They're fucking hilarious. If they're real, we got to make more of these.
Wonderful bird. The shoebill
Look at that
stork
thing.
is a living relic.
Look at that thing right there. This is like a... You know what this reminds me of? Okay, check this out. This is a stretch. I got to get this... I got to get this lined up. Okay? Let's just say I was a little hungover this morning because we had a really nice Kill Tony last night that we recorded that you guys will see in 3 weeks. But sometimes when I'm really hungover, and it's so funny when I'm hungover, I usually wake up too early. Like I'll wake up instead of sleeping like I used to. I'll just like sleep till like 3 in the afternoon. You know, when I was younger. Now when I'm hungover, I do the opposite. I actually like wake up way too early and just watch some of the dumbest shit ever. And today I didn't know anything about it. But I watched a Kate course. Like I follow a law and crime network, and it's, you know, a lot of police videos, but they also have like, you know, the Purse House murder trial live. And anyways, I learned about somebody who's a murderer. She murdered her boyfriend, cut off his head, decapitated him, and then had sex with his body before pretty much just taking every one piece of his body, like cutting off his arm and putting it in a suitcase, and did all this crazy shit because she was high on meth. And if anyone's following this court case, she attacked her lawyer in January. You might have seen that. Let me see if I can show you this. Let's see. Hold on. I just found out about her today. I didn't know about anything about this. Okay, check this out. So this is back in January or something. This is her lawyer next to her. Why is it so quiet?
Rachel, call.
Anyways, I'd never seen this, that I heard about this, but I didn't see it. Anyways, so she today I saw this video, and she has something around her face. I don't know if she tried spitting on somebody before, or if this is just because she's crazy, or I don't know what it is. But I was literally watching this today, hungover as fuck, like 10 in the morning, 8 in the morning or something like that. And she has this diaper or something, looks like underwear on her face. But I'm just watching her eyes while the judge talks to her.
Wins often, but we're
Look at her eyes.
headway. Up to that point.
And while I'm looking at this, I start Googling her and just like what she did. Because I didn't even know what she did. I was just watching this. It's a spit mask, right? But her eyes are so animated, I guess is the word. Like the looks she does during it. Like I'm just sitting here watching her eyes, and it's so interesting, just the different looks and stuff that she does. And the faces she does. Anyways, you know what that looks like? This. It's the same face. Yes, it is. I want to believe. Anyways, I don't know how I got there. Hey, Redban, what's the best way to get in contact with you or anyone from the Kill Tony team? What is it regarding, Alexander? Thanks for the tip. What's it regarding? See? Yeah, women serial killer murderers are so, it's interesting because, you you look at her and she doesn't seem, you know, in the original trial, she, you know, she just kind of looks like a normal girl, like Midwest girl or something. Like, but the fact that she decapitated her boyfriend and then had sex with his decapitated body, it's just weird, right? Mm-hmm. I have watched a little of the Purse House trial, but I don't know. I don't know. Alexander did not reply. No. Nope. 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 I could fix her. Grimace in pain. Hilarious. Hilarious. I mean, isn't that you know what's so funny is how many times, how many people probably think that, you know, they're that desperate. I could fix her. You know, just let me just have a chance. Duke 12131. Why do you keep on posting something and then deleting your message? Every message you post, you delete. What's the reason for that? Alexander, I run a Kill Tony fan page on TikTok, and I was wondering what your opinion on people reposting. We are against it. And it's like a full-time job going after all these people and sending down takedown notices and blah, blah, blah. Yes. Because, I mean, we have such a problem with it on YouTube, and we have a problem with it on TikTok, but on YouTube, we have full-on people posting without even doing anything to it. They're just literally taking videos of ours and being like, here's a 15-minute clip of William's last thing. And they're, making money off of it. They're getting subscribers. And the problem is that there's a lot of scams going on, right? So what I've been finding out is there's a lot of bots, Chinese bots or whatever country bots that will take popular podcasts, take like clips, put it on their thing, you know, make it clip, people want to click on it, you know, like, oh, William Montgomery's top 10 sets, right? And they get all these people, they get money from ads. But the thing is that really sucks is that they're just building subscribers, and then they'll delete all the videos of all, you know, the stuff that they took. And then, you know, it's a way for them to get a bunch of subscribers. And then they'll delete all the Kill Tony videos and put up like crypto ads and stuff to make it look like they're legit. Don't want to be a part of that, but also, you know, I think it's just fucked up that people are just putting shit out there. You know, it's one thing if you're like, hey, let's just watch a clip here and there of the show, or have some kind of commentary on it. Maybe not the whole entire episode or something like that, you know. But what we're running into, especially with TikTok, like there's a TikToker, I'm not sure if it's you or not, but there's a TikToker that literally was selling shirts, Kill Tony shirts, making the page look official, and everyone thought it was us, and people were buying Kill Tony shirts through this person, and it's bullshit, and you know, like, yeah, that's what I think about it, and that's what we think about it. Also, get off TikTok, dude. I don't know how old you are, Alexander. There's better things, you know, go touch grass. There's better things out there, man, than TikTok. TikTok, the best thing about TikTok, only reason I like TikTok is right before I'm about to go to bed, sometimes I'll just go on there. hate humanity. See maybe one cool video that then I go to YouTube and find the full video, you know, and somebody just stole it and put it on TikTok. Or I'll find just something quick. I've never seen a plane with a drywall ceiling. That's right, Gigi. Gigi, you're talking about the plane right now? Are you might want to fast forward, Gigi. Yeah, you were an hour behind. Gigi's like, I'd never seen an airplane with drywall before. I'm like, what? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I bought a hat through Death Squad and never got it. Well, did you check your tracking number? You're sent a tracking number to whatever email address you gave us. If you didn't get it, then you probably didn't give us the right address, or I don't know what to tell you. Whatever address you give us is where we send it. We don't just hold off and keep people's merch. We're trying to get rid of it. Check your tracking number. I talked about that a couple episodes ago. People just like putting the wrong address in there. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? You give me the wrong address, that's going to be sent to the wrong house. I mean, are you just throwing money out a window? How do you put your wrong address too? So many people put the wrong address. Like, how is that even possible? Like, what are you doing? That's not me. I run Kit Tony. Oh yeah, totally not trying to act like you're a Kill Tony. You know, oh, maybe we could trick people by having 3 eyes. Ugh, I can't believe it. Isn't this just ridiculous? I mean, I don't know why you're doing it, Alexander. I mean, if you want me to throw a takedown notice to you, I mean, why? Why don't you make your own stuff? I sent you an email to your Gmail regarding the page, and I'm telling you right now, we don't want it. There's no hearing back from you. You're taking something that we film and edit. I spend hours editing it, and you're putting it on something we don't want. Do you get it, Alexander? You're stealing from us. Even though you don't think it's stealing, you're taking something and putting it somewhere and uploading it to something we don't want. That is called stealing. Why don't you film something and make something yourself instead of leeching off of us? You know, I swear to God, it's one of the most dumbest things I've ever seen in my life. Can you guys imagine somebody just, their whole page is taking from you and going like, hey, I just want to know what you think. How's it look to you? What do you think? Don't you think if we wanted to be on TikTok, we would be on TikTok? That's what I'm telling you right now. Take it fudging down, bro. Unbelievable. You know, I was watching, I don't know how old you are, dude. Alexander, I don't know how old you are, but I'm guessing you're young. If you're not young, then you're dumb. But I was watching this video. It was actually the news of a teacher talking about how bad kids are nowadays, like how stupid kids are nowadays. She's like, I've been a teacher for 40 years. She's like, I have never seen anything like this. I'm 18 and I'm just trying to learn to provide values. No, you're not. You're stealing from us, Alexander. We can easily put up videos to TikTok, Alexander. You know how easy it is? an 18-year-old can do it. We don't need your help pushing traffic to the show, all right? God. Fucking amazing. Anyways, I'm watching this fucking video of this teacher who's been teaching for like 40 years, and she says she's never. It's insane how dumb kids are nowadays. I think she taught 7th grade English or math, or I think it was one of the two, and she's like, I think it's math actually, and she's like, there's no one at 7th grade level, like the whole entire class, there's not one person that's at a 7th grade math level as they should be. She's like, most of them 3rd grade, probably 3rd grade math level. She's like, a good quarter of them kindergarten grade. Stupid Simple discovered the Joe Show after digging sound around archives for hours. Not even Googleable. So awesome. Please discuss. There you go. Thanks for the tip, Stupid Simple. Yeah, Joe Show was actually what I got hired to do. Like when Joe found out about me, I was living in Ohio. Alexander, you might want to open up your freaking ear holes, okay? I was in Ohio and I was making content. And this was 19 years ago. Actually, it was more than that. This was 20 years ago. I was making content. I was like, you know what? What's something I could do? And I knew how to, I taught myself how to edit videos. This is before it was on an app. This is before cell phones. I taught myself how to edit video on Adobe Premiere. And I bought a $300 camera. That's all I could afford. And I used to go to comedians and musicians and go, hey, I know how to edit. And I know how to make HTML pages. I know how to make websites. Do you mind if I come to one of your shows and film stuff around your show and make a video? And then I could like edit it and send it to you so you could put it on your website. This is before YouTube. And I used to do that for like Doug Stanhope. I used to do it. I did it for Ween a couple times. Like I did it for a bunch of people. And then Joe Rogan saw it and what I used to do. And this is before anyone, it was very rare to find somebody that knew how to edit video and how to put it on a website, like compress it down so it could fit on a website using the internet that we had right now, like a 56K modem. And I used to do it. And then Joe he would like fly me out to shows and just like, hey, film the show, film my friends, film, the fans. And he's like, make a video for me. And I used to do it and send it to him. Then one day he hired me, and enough said, he flew me out to California, and I've been working for Joe Rogan since. And, his podcast came from that. The Carlos Mencia video came from that. But the Joe Show is what I got hired to do. And so I would like go on the road with Joe. I would go to all his comedy shows. I would go to the UFCs with him, and I would film hours and hours and hours and hours of video. Hours. And these were when they were on mini DV. There was no easy transfer to your computer. I had to like sit there and press play and hit record on my computer and film everything and pretty much put it on my computer and have to have millions of backup hard drives. Luckily, he paid for everything. He bought me the best computers at the time and tons of hard drives. And I would sit there and spend like 6 months trying to edit a 10-minute video because I had to go through all this footage and try to make a story about it. And it was called The Joe Show. And I think I made 12 episodes of it. Back then, it took a long time to edit all that video and to put it on your computer. And I mean, computers were so slow. Just to render 10 minutes probably took 7 hours, and to upload it probably took 10 hours, you know? The Carlos Mencia video is one of the most famous ones that I made. If you ever saw Joe Rogan versus Carlos Mencia, it is almost impossible to find. One of my favorite ones was called A Little Austin. I think it's called. We talked about this recently. Yeah, if you type in A Little Austin, it is somebody else uploaded it to their own page, I guess. I think it's on Joe's page too, though. But this is one of my favorite ones I edited, and it was about Austin. I think this is 10 years old, though. And I filmed and edited all this shit, and it took me weeks and months to make just a 10-minute video. That's how slow computers were back then and horrible the media was. You know, the tapes. Lil Esther, Joey Diaz, there's Joe Rogan. We're at the airport on our way to Austin. Anyways, it's a great video. I recommend watching it. I think that's the last Joe show I made because it took so long to make those and so much hard work, Alexander. Blood, sweat, and tears to make that video that I wanted, pretty much I got Joe into doing podcasts instead because it was live and there was no editing. It was a dream come true. It was like, wait, instead of doing all this Joe show shit, now we could just sit there and have webcams and talk. I mean, that's pretty much where the Joe Rogan experience came from. Joe show, not wanting to edit those Joe shows and go through all those tapes. But what I'm saying, Alexander, instead of just taking somebody's content and thinking that you're doing positive by just re-uploading it to TikTok, you're not. All right? You might make some videos and, put it in a profile that's like hidden so that you could show future people that need that or want that. Like if you're a podcast that doesn't have many subscribers, you can offer that as like, hey, you could hire me to do this. You know what I mean? But, and Alexander, I know it sounds like I'm being a cunt, and I'm not. It's just that this is something we deal with so much, or I deal with it, because I have to deal with everything, that it's, you kind of have to just grab people and just, hey, stop. And it does, it's just out of control, especially with all these bots and crypto scammers or whatever they're called and stuff like that. But what I'm saying is you'd be so much better off taking your time and energy. You know what, Alexander? I would love for you to do fast food reviews or do local restaurants in your area reviews. Make a quick video and, call it Alexander's Reviews or whatever it's called. And you just go and, today we're going to be reviewing McDonald's fries versus Wendy's. I'd rather, I would actually watch that. Even that I don't know you and I've seen a million people review Wendy's and McDonald's fries. I've had McDonald's and Wendy's fries. I still would rather watch you do that. All right, my genuine apologies, Alexander says. I work with a lot of creators doing this, and most of their interactions were good. I've never had anyone react like this. Thank you for your advice, everybody. Well, again, I'm sure you're going to be working with a lot of creators that want people to work for them and do shit for cheap and free. When it comes to TikTok, barf one. But two, it's really easy to do TikTok. We're just not interested in it, And we're doing good with the subscribers, you know. We don't really want a bunch of kids getting turned on to Kill Tony. We don't want 16-year-olds becoming fans. Sorry. And I'm ready to say right now, Alexander, I'm sorry. I was a little harsh on you. But it you know, there's so many yous out there that I have to deal with all the time. I'm not going to say who, but a really popular YouTuber slash video creator slash host of a show. You know, he has a problem with people re-uploading his stuff on YouTube and then like changing the resolution and cropping it. So when people look up him, they find that, and it's just like makes him look bad because he spends so much money on good cameras and video. And then he has these idiots like trying to get hits, and maybe some of them are positive, trying to, you know, push, you know, and advertise for him. But it also makes him look bad because they're uploading just weird screen captures of his stuff. And then when people search for him, like, oh yeah, I saw that guy. Yeah, his show looks like shit. And it's not even his fault. It's just somebody like you that's just re-uploading stuff in weird formats and weird resolutions when he spends all this money on like studio and his set and everything looks beautiful. You know? Well, it is hustle culture for sure. No one wants to work in factories anymore. There isn't any factory shake. No, 100%. He's in the right boat. Like he should be making, if he's 18, he should be making content on TikTok. If he knows how to edit and upload and do things like that, he just needs to, instead of, I mean, you don't just take people's content and upload it somewhere and try to change the name enough to make it look like it's real. You know what I mean? That's why I asked, you know, when he said what the YouTube or the TikTok channel was, if it was like called like Kill Tony Fans Unite or something like that, I wouldn't. But when you're actually trying to make it look like Kill Tony and you're just re-uploading content, that's when I have a problem. Because now you're just trying to fool people. And that's one of the worst things ever you can do. And anyone that is like, doesn't understand that, that's why I knew he was young. And he said he was 18. I knew he was young because that's not how people think. Yeah, he's got 176,000 followers. He has stolen our logo. Oh, who's he following? Let me guess. Him? I mean, literally using our logo, trying to make it look like it's us, not saying anything about it being a fan account anywhere, literally just acting like it's us. 176,000, yes, but don't worry about that, guys. If you don't know, this is why TikTok sucks. If you don't know, it's all bullshit. TikTok is literally bots. The whole thing is bots. If you want to see one of the most hilarious things ever, why don't you look at my first TikTok video? Like, I was trying to prove a point. My first TikTok video I ever posted. Let's see if I can show this to you. Can I even show this to you? Look at that. Look at that bottom one right there. See that bottom one? 3.3 million views. Second one, 33,000 views. Third one, 19, 18,000. Oh, guess when the fake bots stopped coming to me? Well, maybe the fourth video, which is funny. All right, let's just go through this real quick, all right? I don't want to spend much time on it. So all this first video is me literally opening up a Mac Pro, unboxing a Mac Pro. That's it. That's the whole entire video. What do you think? What do you think? A video that has 3.5 million views out of 3. You know how much a million is? Do you guys even know how much a million is? How many comments do you think it has? Would you say, well, it actually has to have 200,000 comments? No. This has 1,600 comments. Well, that makes no sense. So what's my second video that got, all right, it went from 3.3 million to 33,000. Well, it's another video of me of taking plastic off the front of the same thing. So right here, I'm proving that it's not a Mac Pro thing, because if it was just people that were fans of the new Mac Pro, they would probably want this to see this just as much as the unboxing video, right? Interesting, right? Well, then I thought, all right, maybe it's just a bunch of Chinese people interested in the Mac Pro. So maybe I should put my Asian girlfriend as a thumbnail. Oh no, it's this one only got 19,000. Nope. And out of, how many did I say that was? How many? 19,000 people watched it, and you're telling me there was only 3 comments? Doesn't that seem a little weird to you? 19,000 people and there's 3 comments. Yeah, that's how numbers work. So then I started to catch on what was going on. At this point, I was like, okay, I tried the Asian thing. I tried a second Mac Pro thing. I mean, I've been using TikTok for experiments, looking at numbers, looking at data. So what do? I took 2 of the hottest Vine stars. You guys remember Vine? And 2 of the hottest Instagram stars. And they're both actually big TikTok stars. And they're big on America's Got Talent. And they're friends of mine. And I was like, I told them about this. And I was like, can we make a video? I just want to see what happens. So I put 2 of the hottest stars on the 4th video. And I went from oh, wait. I did one more thing. Hold on. All right. After the Asian video, I was like, okay, the Asian video is not doing good. What if I give her fake boobs? It almost made the same as this video. The fake boob video got 300 less. So I bought Janet some fake boobs.
Give me attention.
Stop.
So out of 19, this also has like 19,000 views. Again, even with fake boobs, this got 8 comments.
Ryan, give me attention.
Stop.
Come on.
All right. So then this is the next video is what I was talking about earlier. I got the 2 Vine stars, the 2 Instagram stars. These guys are huge. Vincent alone is one of the most popular Instagrammer guys, TikTok guys. But we went from 19,000 on this video to the next one, 1,073. Wow, that's a big drop, don't you think? Going from 18,000 to 1,000? Something ain't right here. How did we go from 3.3 million to 33,000 to 19,000 to 18,000 to 1,000? And the 1,000 literally has 2 of the biggest, what do you call them? Influencers?
Bye. We'll see you later.
It's windy, watch out. Oh, get out. Stop it. Come on. These guys. Bye, TikTok boys.
Bye. We'll see you later.
It's windy, watch out. Oh, get out. Stop it. Come on.
Pretty amazing, huh? Pretty amazing. Just to show you how popular, like, just Vincent is. Let's see if I can find old sweet Vincent. Vincent Marcus. He's got 3.1 million followers on TikTok. But look at this video. 972 views.
Not a sad guy. Right?
This is awesome.
I know.
This is so good.
Yeah, so you have been Vincent Van Blode.
Everything sucks.
You are...
Now, do you see how these numbers are not, they're not adding up? You got 3.2 million views in this video, has less than 1,000 views, and there's 7 comments. Now you're starting to understand why I'm angry and why we don't put TikTok on, or we don't put Kill Tony on TikTok, and why somebody impersonating us on TikTok kind of upsets me, because the whole thing is bullshit. You're starting to get it now. Frank, why are you spamming right now, Frank? It's all about hash rags? You talking about hashtags? What is going on here, guys? Because you posted the Mac Pro while that was the most trending thing on the internet, then all those viewers from that video went to go look at it. Your other ones, they were totally unrelated. Were you paying attention, Alexander? Did you not see the second fucking video that I posted? Did you not see the fucking second video? Alexander, you dumb fuck. I'm sorry, Alexander. I'm being mean again, Alexander. But I guess you just don't fucking pay attention like you don't. Literally, Alexander, this video, look at the date. 12/19. Look at the date. 12/20. The following day, 3.3 million views. One day later, 33,000. Alexander, open your fucking eyes, bitch. Just kidding, Alexander. I'm just kidding for comedy. I was kidding, Alexander. But seriously, Alexander, just stop. Just stop, Alexander. Oh, maybe it's not because I put other tech. Are you talking about old school, like a Pac-Man Timex watch? $800 views, Alexander. Oh, I don't show tech? How about old Atari Death Squad cartridges? How about scooters that go 40 miles an hour? Alexander.
And this thing right here.
Wow, Alexander. You sweet, sweet boy. How about this?
Very strange. Yeah, it's kind of interesting sort of laugh.
You had cameras and Asians on that one. This will always be my favorite TikTok, though, that I ever made. And I've always wanted to make more of these. But then somebody else started doing this. So I was like, damn, I guess I'm not going to be able to do this anymore. But I like commentating on frog and toad videos.
Stop. Stop. Get out of here.
Or when I moved to Texas, my boner pill collection, I used to collect them like trading cards.
It's a hard knock life for us.
Oh. God, I had them all. I almost collected them all. I don't know what else to say, guys. This is when Janice had... What? The horse one? This is when Janice had long hair. Look how beautiful she used to be. Janice just yelled up to me and said, show him the horse one. What are you talking about? Which horse one? Whore? Where is it? We talking about a whore. Whores? How old is it? What whores one are you talking about? In bed? I don't even know what you're talking about. What? Third row. Oh. All right. It's so stupid. That's Janice's favorite one. All right, Alexander, it's nice talking to you. This is like somehow this episode of Virtual Redban went to an hour and 36 minutes, and I don't even know how. And it's all Alexander's fault. And the Duke is still deleting every one of his comments. Every time he writes, the Duke 12131 deletes, like he types something and he deletes it. I don't know if I missed why you do that, but it's creepy as hell, Duke. I have no idea what it is. Is it like a automatic setting in your bot menu? Is the Duke a TikTok bot? Just having some green tea, guys. Just having some green tea. Why? Why are you doing it? Why, Duke? You know, Duke, I can read every single one of your comments. When you delete them, I can read them. Last one you said was every goddamn one. Then before that, you said Alex. And before that says, love you. And before you said that, you said B. And then before that, you said, will always. And before that, you said El Mayo. And before that, you said whores one. And then you said horse one. Yikes. And then you said, never, Joe Falcone, won't stop. And before that, you say, you lead the way in tech. And then before that, you said, I'm 40 and I listen to you from here on out. And then you said, you are a god, Alexander. Oh, you're a god, Alexander? You son of a bitch. Oh, now everyone's doing it. Skis TV just said, face orange biting. No, he posted a little emoji. You do it on Tim's podcast. I do it on others. I just don't know. So that's just like some weird, like autistic thing that you do. Stop, Duke. Because Duke, most of the content creators you do this on probably will miss your comment and not see it. I have a special program that lets me see all my comments and it does all this other stuff. But you're literally throwing comments away and they're not seeing it, I bet. Because if it wasn't for this program that I use, that most people don't, they probably don't see it. Thanks for the tippy poo, Gordecki. Have you already went over the Ric Flair episode? What was that the most edited Kill Tony ever put out? 100% that was the most Kill Tony we ever put out. I'm glad we put out a version of it, but for sure. There was definitely a lot of management and stuff like that. Or, not even that, just like, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I wish I could talk about it more, but I shouldn't, it's, I'm professional. You know that. It will come out eventually. But no, you trust me, the stuff we did take out, there wasn't anything gold in there or anything. It was mostly a lot of like, when I was there, I was like, what? I can't understand anything. What's going on here? A lot of that. But you know what's good though? After all that stuff that happened, it's good that there is still an episode there. And it's really thanks to Protect Our Parks and, the Skanks and Zach. And, they really, the second half of that episode, they really kind of put it together and saved the episode. Because I get it. It's the first part. It's like, what is going on here? I mean, but I still think, I rewatched it last night. When I came home last night, I rewatched it and I still think it's, I love chaos and it was definitely chaos. And, yeah. The Duke, on a serious note, somebody from my high school was on Kill Tony last week. Never thought he was funny. Did we think he was funny, Duke? He probably wasn't, right? Vic, I need to make money, bro. I live in a bad neighborhood. Well, I think content creation is definitely something. If I had to go back in time right now, I was 18. I've always been a super hard worker though. Like I know it doesn't seem like it, I guess. A lot of people think I'm lazy and stuff. Well, it's because I'm almost 50 years old, But most of my life, I always had 2 or 3 jobs. Like I literally worked day shift at one restaurant, night shift at another restaurant, pretty much 7 days a week. For years, I did that. I always had multiple jobs. And on top of all these multiple jobs, I always had what I used to call my, like I would buy things at thrift stores and eBay them. I would just eBay a lot. I would make websites for people back in the day because I knew how to make websites. I taught myself how to do stuff so I can make extra money on the side. I always did that my whole life. So I get it. If you live in a shitty neighborhood, work for one. Work smart, not hard or whatever. But also have a side hustle. Even if it's literally you reviewing your day at work. I mean, videos and YouTube, and I would recommend YouTube, but making like a easily digestible video on YouTube or a series, just start off making it 3 minutes, 5 minutes, and then going to 10 minutes, but be consistent. It might catch on, and you could literally do this from your iPhones and stuff like that, your Samsungs, your Androids, but you could do this once a week. And if you're consistent with it, and every week whenever you have some extra time, instead of flipping through TikTok and burning your brain cells, just try to make the show a little bit better every week. Try to add a little touch to the show. Have a fun name too. Like make it like my shitty day. Or no, try not to use shitty on YouTube. All right. Whatever you want to call it, my sucky job. Make it that. But just add a little spice to it every week. You know what? I'm going to make a graphic. I'm going to upgrade my sound this week. I'm going to change my background this week. I'm going to have somebody film me next week. Just do that. I bet you if you do that for 2 years, every single week, I bet you that will end up making you side cash and maybe even more than a real job. It's all about consistency and really focusing your time on something and going for it, man. Like, look, this virtual Redban I do, no one wants to talk or see or do anything about virtual reality right now. And I'm being consistent, though. And it's definitely, this is definitely something that I don't really push. I don't talk about this much. Once in a while, I'll say something about virtual Redban, but I don't advertise it on Kill Tony. I kind of like, I'm doing fine right now. So I don't need to push this or anything. So I don't really change this much. This is more, of me just kind of vlogging, I guess. Live vlogging. So I'm not really changing this or growing this because honestly, no one gives a shit right now about virtual reality. I'm kind of like buying time right now. Will this ever become something big? I hope not. Kinda. I kind of like this kind of underground dumb shit that we do here at Virtual Redban. And when I mean dumb shit, I'm not talking about this right now. I'm talking about virtual reality. That's right. This is called virtual reality because part 2 of this show is in virtual reality. If you don't know what virtual reality is, it's right behind us. Look at that crazy shit. Yes, virtual Redban's in 2 parts. The second part of virtual Redban usually starts in about 10 minutes. And you know what, guys? You're right. I've been saying 10 minutes for a while now. It's more like 15 minutes. So 10, 15 minutes. Part 2 is going to start. I will tweet the link on my Instagram, my Twitter, or if you're on YouTube or Twitch, whatever, just come back in 15 minutes. I'll be streaming again. But part 2 of Virtual Redban's about to start soon. So grab a drink, take a piss, walk the dog, delete your TikTok app. We're about to have part 2 of Virtual Redban. And tonight should be a good one. So you don't want to miss it. See you guys soon.